As 2025 approaches, the predictions of Baba Vanga have been receiving significant attention due to their relevance to the current events unfolding in the world. Among her predictions are the appearance of extraterrestrials, conflicts in Europe, and severe water shortages. Vanga once said, "There will come a day when you will eat from golden bowls and drink from copper cups, but there will be no water." Throughout history, there have been many prophets who claimed to foresee the future, warning humanity of what was to come. Baba Vanga was known as the Nostradamus of the Balkans. In 1966, the Bulgarian government tasked the State Research Institute with investigating Baba Vanga's prophetic abilities. Over several years of research, more than 7,000 people who had consulted the clairvoyant were surveyed. The results revealed that over 70% of them confirmed that Vanga had accurately predicted their past, present, or future, helping them resolve difficult issues in their lives. Numerous meetings and prophecies were recorded and are now stored in the state archives, with a total of 21 audio tapes preserved since 1992. Her prophecies were also documented in the book The World of the Blind Prophetess Baba Vanga by Krasimira Stoyanova, in addition to being passed down through the accounts of those who met her. The recorded materials reveal that Baba Vanga, the mystical woman, was also believed to communicate with the other side, opening doors to the unseen. One such recording tells the story of a man who was skeptical of Vanga's ability to communicate with the deceased. Calm and remarkably accurate, Vanga said, "Your father is here, remember? The time you fell from the tree in the yard and hit your head?" The man, startled, admitted he remembered. "He wants me to tell you that he is here," Vanga continued, causing the man to believe in what he couldn't explain. In another recording, a man came to Baba Vanga complaining of persistent headaches. Vanga simply looked at him and said, "Your condition is due to work and stress, not anything serious." However, as the conversation continued, she mentioned seeing a strange number, the number 4, and revealed that in the 4th year, he had been poisoned. "You poisoned yourself because you thought you couldn't achieve your dream of becoming a doctor," Vanga said. The man was shocked to realize that all the pain he had endured stemmed from his own negative thoughts. "Nothing bad comes from God. You did it to yourself," Vanga continued, offering him words of encouragement. These stories not only astonish, but also earn deep respect for Baba Vanga's profound understanding. Every word she spoke was not just a prophecy, but also full of compassion and encouragement. "Life is hope," she told another guest who was feeling desperate. "Live and don't give up. No matter how hard life gets, don't quit. I see you've been discouraged at times, but don't lose hope. Don't." Baba Vanga became a place where people turned in their darkest moments, whether to treat incurable diseases, resolve missing children cases, or help police with mysterious situations. She acted as a guide in the darkness. However, the spiritual burden and the number of people seeking her help left Vanga exhausted on more than one occasion. Baba Vanga became famous worldwide for her incredible ability to predict future events with astonishing accuracy. Over the years, many of her prophecies have seemingly come true, serving as compelling evidence of her extraordinary gifts. Some of the prophecies that have come to pass include the Kursk submarine disaster, the collapse of Yugoslavia, the breakup of the Soviet Union, the terrorist attack on the Twin Towers in the US, and many others. While many of Baba Vanga's prophecies have yet to be fulfilled, several of them are gradually becoming a reality and are expected to unfold in 2025. One of the key predictions concerns contact with extraterrestrial beings. Vanga once said, "These beings will make us aware of their presence." This statement has not only sparked curiosity, but has also raised profound questions about the existence of aliens. Former President Donald Trump even claimed he would release records related to extraterrestrials, which indicates that the topic is not merely fictional. So why did Baba Vanga predict that extraterrestrial beings would actively reach out to us? This remains a mystery that perhaps only time will reveal. Some researchers believe the universe is undergoing significant changes, with many areas exploding, forcing extraterrestrial beings to come to Earth, the only planet believed to be safe. This hypothesis has led many to draw parallels with Baba Vanga's predictions, which may be pointing to a major event that is about to happen: the official contact between humans and alien civilizations. If this comes to pass, it will be a historic turning point, not only for science, but also for philosophy. The appearance of extraterrestrial beings could bring groundbreaking advances in technology, astronomy, and help humanity discover civilizations that have developed thousands of years before us. This encounter could spark a revolution in human consciousness, completely transforming the way we understand our place in the vast universe. These predictions are not just an exercise in imagination. They raise profound questions about how we, as the only living beings on Earth, will confront this reality. Will we be able to integrate with extraterrestrial civilizations? Or will their arrival bring challenges and dangers that we never anticipated? Interestingly, not only Baba Vanga, but also Nostradamus predicted that the existence of extraterrestrial life would no longer be a mystery, but would be widely acknowledged across the globe. This prediction could become a reality by 2025, when the presence of extraterrestrials will be so evident that governments and mainstream media will be forced to officially confirm their existence. This truth, which governments have known for a long time, will no longer be hidden. When these reports are made public, they will not only shock the scientific community, but will also fundamentally alter humanity's perception of the universe. For the first time in history, humans will have to face the undeniable truth of extraterrestrial existence. This will not only change the way we understand the world around us, but it will also usher in a new era, where humanity must adapt to the reality that Earth is not the only place where life exists. A new world will open up, and profound changes will come, not only in knowledge, but also in how we perceive ourselves in a universe that is far grander than anything we had ever imagined. Next, Vanga predicted that the world would face severe drought and water shortages. According to her, major cities around the world would be affected by water scarcity due to droughts in the coming years. Baba Vanga foresaw a future in which humanity would confront an unprecedented water crisis, a precious resource that we now take for granted, but may become a source of fierce competition in the future. Water will become more precious than black gold, she said, and this may soon become reality as we witness the ongoing changes in the climate. According to her, not only underdeveloped countries but also major cities, the economic hubs of the world, will suffer severe consequences from water shortages. These cities will face prolonged droughts, and their water sources will gradually dry up, Vanga emphasized. Severe droughts will not only impact the lives of millions, but will also plunge the global economy into crisis. From agriculture to industry, from daily living to production, everything will be profoundly affected. Cities that are already overcrowded and rapidly developing will have to confront the fear of not having enough clean water to sustain life. What Baba Vanga predicted was not only a shortage of water in dry regions, but also a significant societal shift as water becomes a commodity more valuable than gold. As nations fight over the remaining water sources, the wars will not be over oil or mineral resources, but for the most fundamental element necessary for life: water. One day, water will disappear from the surface of the earth, and it will be buried deep underground, where only the powerful will be able to access it, Vanga said. Her warning is not without merit. Looking at the current problems, we can already see signs of change. Reservoirs are slowly running dry, and major rivers such as the Nile, Amazon, and Ganges are experiencing a severe decline in water levels, causing the nations dependent on them to face devastating droughts and water shortages. Floods in some areas and prolonged droughts in others are only worsening the crisis, forcing people to struggle for clean water. Vanga predicted a world where water becomes a commodity more precious than anything else. You will eat from golden plates, drink from copper cups, but there will be no water, she said. This statement serves as a powerful reminder of the future we are heading towards, unless we take strong, decisive action to protect this resource. The advent of new technologies, such as water filtration and reuse technologies, may become potential solutions, but will they be enough to reverse the current trend? Baba Vanga's story is not just about prophecies, but also a wake-up call about what we are overlooking in our daily lives. While we continue to waste resources recklessly, her warnings are becoming clearer. Water, a resource once thought to be unlimited, is now on its way to becoming the most valuable commodity, and one day we may face the harsh reality that water, one of the fundamental elements of life, will no longer be available. Before moving on to the next predictions, let's take a moment to learn more about Baba Vanga. Born in 1911 in Strumica, a peaceful village in Bulgaria, Baba Vanga grew up in a simple world full of traditional values. Her childhood was marked by hard work on the family farm, where her parents, Pando and Paraskeva, worked tirelessly to raise and educate their children. From a young age, Vanga was shaped by strong values such as diligence, compassion, and respect for the mysteries of life. But everything changed when she was just 12 years old. During a fierce storm, Vanga was swept away by strong winds, leading to a serious accident that resulted in the loss of her eyesight. Suddenly, her world was plunged into darkness, not only physically, but also with a deeper significance. However, it was in that darkness that her supernatural abilities began to awaken. Vanga discovered that, although she could no longer see with her eyes, she could perceive and see things that others could not, events from afar, the past, and even the future. With that tremendous loss, she not only accepted it, but also developed a strong prophetic gift. Her predictions, whether about family events, village happenings, or major global events, proved to be incredibly accurate and deeply insightful. Next, there is a prophecy related to a war in Europe. Vanga predicted that the incident that sparks the final end of humanity will be an undefined conflict in Europe that will devastate the population of the continent. Though Vanga did not specify a time, Sevryukova has pinpointed the year and said that Bulgarians should return home by 2025, but no later than 2028, as a major war and disaster are approaching. The current tensions, from the Middle East to the Russia-Ukraine war, seem to align with Baba Vanga's prophecy. Iran and Israel are locked in intense confrontation, and a broader conflict could pull in world powers like Russia, the US, and China. With Putin and Trump playing pivotal roles, the situation could become more dangerous than ever. The Mediterranean, a strategic crossroads connecting 3 continents, could become the main battlefield, with extremist groups from North Africa and China's involvement complicating matters further. Europe, particularly the southern nations such as Italy, Greece, and Spain, would bear the brunt of the disaster, with key ports and trade routes being targeted, leading to profound economic and social crises. Baba Vanga's prophecy serves as a warning about the fragility of peace. Europe, once the epicenter of 2 world wars, now faces the risk of becoming the battleground for a new global conflict. Without strong diplomatic efforts, history may indeed repeat itself. However, Baba Vanga did not just predict disasters. She also spoke of great hope for humanity. After the hardships humanity endures, people will live in a better age than ever before. She also mentioned the return of Christ. In a message to Katya Chapkanova, Vanga stated, "Christ will return to earth in white robes. It is time for some to feel with their hearts the return of Christ." Despite her blindness, throughout her life, Baba Vanga served as a source of light for those seeking guidance and hope. She was known not only for her prophetic abilities, but also for her compassion and humility, always viewing her gifts as a responsibility from God or supernatural forces. If you found this video interesting and want to learn more about ancient prophecies, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss upcoming videos. What do you think about Vanga's prophecy and the potential events of 2025? Feel free to leave a comment below. We'll end this video with a statement from Vanga, filmed before her passing. Now, after I am gone, take measures that do not lead to war. Do not envy each other. Do not spy on each other. Live in peace.